powerful. And the more I study the energy of words, I realize how powerful this is. When you come into the world, you start taking in the world first kinesthetically, through your five senses. Everything, if you see a little baby, they're just completely present, and everything's tactile. You know, first it's their sight. You see everything. And they have no problem just looking at you. You know, we start looking away as adults when we start connecting with shame, fear, doubt, fear of approval, non-approval. We start looking away from humans. Little babies, they're still in the single frequency. They have no problem being present with another soul completely without having to look away, because they know themselves to be enough and connected to God. So there's no need to look away. It's just a constant focus. And then the reaching comes in, the grasping comes in, the grasping stage. Everything is in the hand or in the mouth. So they're feeling, everything's tactile. And then they start, from their kinesthetic experiences, through their five senses, they start developing the language to define their life experience. This is what neurolinguistic programming is. It's basically just stating what you've already done through your life and letting you know the processes of how you came to the belief systems that you have today that either catapult you into life with confidence or cause you to shrink back and live in a state of fear, doubt, or worry. So you're just going to get a little taste of the processes going on behind the scenes. And with each of you sitting here today, your choice of language determines the outcome and the language you communicate to the world around you. You're just moving from how you, as a little baby, from the grasping stage of the five senses, feeling, tasting, touching, hearing, smelling. You heard a definition. You picked up a ball. Someone said ball. Oh, I feel something round, and maybe I'll taste it. Probably I will taste it. Everything goes in the mouth. Okay, this is how it tastes. This is how it feels. Then now you have a language to define it. So then you have all of these little definitions for all these physical objects. And then you start to put them all together. And then you add meaning. Neurolinguistic, neuro, taking it in, linguistic is the language. This is a ball, this is a spoon, this is a floor, this is rough, this is smooth. You start defining things by the language. And then the programming comes in by the meaning you put to your life experience. And that's what keeps us hung up in life. When the language we're using to define our life experience is impoverished. And by that I mean it's missing crucial pieces of information that you forget because of pain, false beliefs that you're continually repeating that prevents you from being able to link to what you once knew. That the world is a safe place. It's constantly safe. All the time. Our soul knows that to be true. When we came into this world, we were completely open. That's why we were able to focus and not shift. There was no embarrassment. Embarrassment has to do with ego. There's no embarrassment. The child knows itself to be enough. It's not even in the conscious existence. So what we're doing is, as adults now, is we're journeying back to that inner knowing that we once knew, and we forgot these pieces of information. Holes started to take place in our models that we're using, and they became impoverished. So the same process